Self-doubt. It's something we all deal with. But what is it really? Picture this. You're standing on the edge of a cliff, ready to dive into the ocean. You've seen others do it, you've prepared for it, but just as you're about to leap, a tiny voice in your head whispers, "What if you can't?" That, my friends, is self-doubt. It's a natural human emotion, a survival mechanism designed to protect us from danger. But when that danger is perceived and not real, self-doubt can become a roadblock, hindering our confidence and preventing us from achieving our goals. It's the voice that tells us we're not good enough, smart enough, or strong enough. It's the chain that binds us to fear and keeps us from reaching our full potential. But here's the good news. Self-doubt is not a life sentence. It's a hurdle, and like any hurdle, it can be overcome. The first step to overcoming self-doubt is understanding it. Now that we've identified what self-doubt is, where does it come from? Self-doubt is a complex creature, birthed from a variety of sources. It's often a byproduct of past failures. When we've tried and fallen short, our mind can play tricks on us, convincing us that we're destined to fail again. It's a protective mechanism, but one that holds us back. Another source of self-doubt is the fear of the unknown. It's human nature to feel uneasy in uncharted territories. This fear can breed self-doubt, making us question our ability to navigate through uncertainty. External influences, too, play a significant role. The voices of others, their judgments, their expectations, these can all seep into our consciousness and plant the seeds of self-doubt. Identifying these sources is crucial. It's like shining a light into the dark corners of our mind, revealing the shadows that lurk there. Once we've identified the source, we're well on our way to overcoming self-doubt. So, how do you overcome this self-doubt, you may wonder? Well, let's dive into some practical steps that can help you out. Firstly, one of the most powerful tools at your disposal is positive self-talk. We often are our own harshest critics, berating ourselves for every little mistake. But what if we switched the script? What if, instead of telling ourselves, "I can't do this," we said, "I'm going to give this my best shot"? This simple shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering, and it's a step you can take right now. Next, consider setting achievable goals. Too often, we set ourselves up for failure by aiming for the stars right out of the gate. There's nothing wrong with having big dreams, but breaking them down into smaller, more manageable goals can make the journey seem a lot less daunting. And each time you reach one of these smaller goals, you'll be reinforcing the belief that you can achieve what you set your mind to. Of course, nobody's saying you have to do this alone. Seeking support from others can be a game changer when it comes to overcoming self-doubt. This could mean confiding in a close friend, seeking advice from a mentor, or even reaching out to a mental health professional. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. On the contrary, it's a sign of strength and wisdom. But perhaps the most important step of all is action. It's all well and good to talk about overcoming self-doubt, but nothing beats actually doing something about it. So take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. You might make mistakes, you might stumble, but each step you take is a step away from self-doubt and towards self-belief. Overcoming self-doubt isn't a one-time event, it's a journey. It's about making progress, not seeking perfection. And remember, every journey begins with a single step. So why not take that step today? With self-doubt out of the way, let's build that confidence. You see, the two are interconnected. Overcoming self-doubt paves the way for confidence. It's like clearing the clouds to let the sun shine through. And how do we let that sun shine brightly? Well, we can start by celebrating our small victories. Each step forward, no matter how tiny, is a testament to your strength and resilience. So bask in the glory of your achievements and remember, there is no success too small to celebrate. Next up, we have self-care. It's not just about bubble baths and chocolates, though those can be nice. It's about treating yourself with kindness and respect. It's about saying, "I deserve to be happy, healthy, and loved." When you start treating yourself better, you'll notice that you start feeling better about yourself too. Building confidence, like overcoming self-doubt, is a journey, not a destination. So, cherish the journey and watch as your confidence grows. Now that we've covered a lot of ground, let's summarize the key points. We started by understanding self-doubt, that nagging voice in our heads that whispers we're not good enough. It's ubiquitous, it's normal, and it's something we all grapple with from time to time. Then, we moved on to identifying the sources of self-doubt. It can stem from past experiences, societal expectations, fear of failure, or even perfectionism. Recognizing these sources is a critical step on the path to overcoming self-doubt. Next, we discuss strategies for overcoming self-doubt. Remember, it's all about challenging negative thoughts, practicing self-compassion, and embracing failure as a learning experience. Finally, we talked about building confidence. It's not an overnight process, but a journey that involves setting realistic goals, celebrating small victories, and fostering positive self-talk. Remember, the battle against self-doubt is won one step at a time. Keep going and never stop building your confidence.